Make money while you sleep. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with day 84 of our Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. And today we're talking about passive income. Passive income sources, why you want it, why you care about it, and for several reasons. Number one, passive income is, it doesn't have a ceiling. There's infinite ways, there's lots of ways to make passive income, and you're not limited by how much you can make. A lot of times, active income, which is trading our time for money, it's our jobs, it's anything that we do that we get paid for for the amount of time we put into it. Passive income, on the other hand, we get paid over and over and over again for something that we create once, like royalties are an example of passive income. We write a book, we create a song, we write a play or a movie or something. We create that once and we get paid over and over for that every time someone consumes it or uses it or buys our product or service. It's why digital products are so popular. It's why online courses and things like that we can turn into evergreen products with the technology we have nowadays are so popular. Now, passive income streams tend to take a little bit longer to get started, depending on your industry, of course. But once you put them in place, they can continue to make you money while you sleep, which is the ultimate dream and promise of so many business and industries, right? I think back to my old network marketing days, and one of the big promises was you just build a team and they'll grow it all for you and you won't have to do anything. You can just be on a beach on a tropical island and enjoy the spoils of other people's efforts, right? Get 100 people, get two people. I can go back into this, feels terrible. So affiliate marketing is the online version of that. It takes you having other people's efforts, but it also is an incredibly powerful stream of income because it allows us to reward people that bring us to our digital products and services, right? And the best part of it is, take it from the owner of the product or services side, you don't pay anything out until they actually make the sale. So say you're selling a $100 product, you don't take and pay let's say there's a 40% commission on that. You don't pay them the $40 out of the 100 until you bring the 100 in, right? So there's a lot of industries that are scaled and set up that way. Travel industry is one that comes to mind instantly, is that you can book all these things and do this, but until people actually take the trip and pay for it, you don't see any commissions off that. Same for real estate and other industries that are commission based. So why do we want to have this? We all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? And don't believe that it's physically possible for us to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. And that is what is required to create active income. We're investing and putting our dollars into our time and effort into something, and we're usually paid either hourly or monthly or by salary, whatever. But it's all still trading time for money. If I make $1 million as an employee somewhere, I'm still trading my time for money and my expertise and time for money. Now, passive income, we are trading and creating digital products. Affiliate marketing, I mentioned that. Dividend income. If you have a lot of money, you can put your money to work for you by buying stocks and bonds and things that pay dividends. You win the lottery, invest the money, and just live off the dividends, things like that. That would be passive income. The lottery is not a business plan, by the way, or a life income plan, at least not in my opinion. But rental property, real estate is a great way to have passive income coming into your life. You buy the property, you set it up, you get a property management company to manage it for you, and then it just, you go from there, it rolls in. Real estate is one of my favorite ways to invest. Passive income is my favorite type of income. Not because I don't want to do anything. It's just that I love getting paid over and over and over again for something that I created once, and people can continue to enjoy it over, for years to come, because it is an evergreen product or service. I wonder if I'm thinking of, I'm missing, I think digital products are, again, they've leveled the playing field, so almost anybody can create a digital product, an ebook, which is just a book that's on the computer, right? And so it means it's accessible to anybody that has an internet or can find an internet connection to download it to a device of theirs. So now we know what passive income is. We know why we want it. We want it because it comes in whether we're available to actively participate in something or not. I think that's what bothers me about the network marketing pitch of it, is it's really a lie, because you need to be actively involved in certain types of businesses, and network marketing is a people business. So to think you're going to sign up 2 people and then just be rich forever is beyond ludicrous, right? I don't think there's a business out there that allows us to do that. But affiliate marketing and things come pretty close, because you sell it, you share your link around the internet. If people buy something, you make some money. Let's need another drink of coffee. So I guess for an action today, I would ask and share in the comments below, do you have a passive stream of income? If so, how many streams? Or how did you start your first passive stream of income? How did you build it? And any tips, tricks, or strategies you have for us to help us to build our own as well. We could ask ourselves some questions about this. If you don't have any, what skills, abilities, information, or expertise do you have that you could turn into some sort of or package up in some sort of a way to sell it as a digital product or a service? A lot of times, software as a service is a passive income thing, believe it or not. Once it's set up, once you create the software, you can sell it over and over and over again and get royalties and get paid for doing that. A lot of industries have options and opportunities to do that nowadays. And each and every one of us as individuals have the opportunity to do things like that to create the life that we want. Unless, of course, you've signed a non-compete or non-disclosure agreement or some kind of a legal binding agreement that prevents you from doing anything on the side of your job, your job, which is where you're actively trading your time for money, which I caution people against that. I mean, I think you have to do that when you're working in corporate America. I signed one for every company I ever worked for and worked with, because I understand from a legal standpoint why they want to protect themselves. But I also know that as individuals, we are personally responsible for our life, our fortunes, our money, our income, our legacy. Well, actually, we're personally responsible for everything, right? But we're talking about money this month. So it's up to us to figure out how could we have some passive income streams working for us. So heaven forbid, if anything were to happen to us, we would still have income coming in. All right, any questions about this? Hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, see you tomorrow.